Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. Today, my guest is Meg Heath with the American Red Cross, covering the Grand Strand in the PD region of South Carolina. Meg, you're a repeat guest. We're friends, and it's time to talk about blood drives. WBTW and the American Red Cross are teaming up for a blood drive on Thursday, June 9th, and we need everybody to come out.
Oh, Nicole, we do. And like you said, we go back so very long, and you know me, it's this time of year again. It's June. We're, kind of jumping into the summer right now. You're going to hear me beg and beg for blood, just coming off this Memorial Day weekend, going straight into the 4th of July weekend. Like, this is the time when we need people to come out and donate. We need to be prepared. Hurricane season just began as well. Like, we need to think ahead and try to get ahead of this. And that's why this blood drive comes at such a critical time for us, because now is the time we all need to think about it and really start preparing for it.
Right. We need that supply because we know, as you said, accidents are going to happen. People will start traveling for the summer. We do have the 4th of July coming up. And for our region, it's the hurricane season. So a lot of things can impact supply. So we need folks to get into this blood drive on Thursday, June 9th. In Florence and Myrtle Beach. Talk about the details of where you guys will be set up.
Absolutely. So again, Thursday, both locations will be at the Magnolia Mall, and at Coastal Grand will be right in front of like Bed Bath & Beyond if you just walk in and see us. We encourage an appointment. If you can go to redcrossblood.org, schedule your appointment for either location. If not, certainly, come down and see us. We will definitely honor the walk-ins. We are never going to say no to anyone. We need all blood types. So just please come to either location and come see us on Thursday.
And talk about what's needed for your preparation if you do plan to give blood. Drink plenty of water.
Oh, a ton of water. It is so super hot and humid right now. So we're all kind of sweating more and we're getting dehydrated much easier. So really start on your water and start, a few days before, not just the morning of. Try to avoid the caffeinated drinks if you can that morning. Really just water. Have a good meal. Go to McDonald's, go to Bob Evans, like really have a good breakfast or a good lunch, depending on when you come to see us. And definitely either bring your photo ID or your Red Cross donor card with you as well.
And the process is easy. I've done it before. It takes about an hour just from beginning to end, right?
Yeah, we say give us an hour from the time you walk in and we get you all through, and then you have a snack and kind of hang out with us a little bit. You can also go on to Red Cross Blood Rapid Pass. You can answer your questions the morning of. They'll give you a little barcode that you bring in with you, and that will kind of save you some time as well.
And talk about how much 1 pint of blood helps, how many individuals, and really it puts it in perspective as to why it's needed.
Absolutely. So when you come to donate, you're going to donate your whole blood. So keep in mind that consists of 3 different components. It's your red blood cells, your plasma, and your platelets. So once you donate that whole blood and we take it up to the lab and we separate it and process and test it, that in turn is going to go help save 3 different people. So it's, that 1 unit really does help up to 3 lives.
Well, I have to say from experience, I was not a habitual blood donor because I had some troubles in the past. But in the last 2 years, I gave at one of our blood drives, and your staff was amazing. They really helped me get over that hump, and I didn't have any problems. It didn't hurt. And I felt good about giving. And I think that's the beauty of giving blood. You really are giving the gift of life. And if you are healthy and able to do it, now's the time to do that.
Yes, and we don't have a factory out back where we have little elves making blood. The only way that we can help patients and sick people is with the donation of you coming in to donate. And you can do it every 8 weeks. So don't think like, well, I gave last summer, so I did it once a year. Every 8 weeks, come and see us. And like you said, you get a little mini physical. We're going to check your iron, your blood pressure, your temperature. And then I refer to it as like a little oil change, like get rid of some of this older blood, Give it to someone that needs it, and your body will make new, fresh, bright red blood.
I love that. And no, there's no elves back there, Meg.
There's no little elves. I don't have any little elves with me today. But and you brought up a good point about maybe being scared or not knowing.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a phobia of the unknown and oh, I don't like needles.
Right.
But I promise it doesn't hurt, and it's something that you can come and really conquer your fear.
Yeah.
And once you do it once, you know what to expect, and you'll continue to do it. So you just kind of have to get over that little fear if you have it.
Right. And just get in your mind, I can do it, and continuously schedule.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to point out is we think about the need for blood when there's an emergency, but there are people in hospitals continuously that need blood, whether it be surgeries, patients, maybe cancer patients, or people who have continuous sickness. So talk a little bit about that.
I mean, let's think of even like the sickle cell patients. Let's kind of think back to when COVID hit. And a lot of people had to postpone their surgeries because blood was not readily available, and they had to keep it for those, accident victims that came in. We don't want to get to that point. And in the summer, we unfortunately get there sometimes where the blood on the shelves is just not enough. And doctors have to make that decision. Well, are we going to, transfuse to this poor sickle cell patient, or are we going to hold this one unit of O negative for the trauma victim that comes in? So it's the tough choices that doctors and hospitals have to make as well.
And O negative is the universal donor. Is that correct?
Yes. So that can be given to anyone. So if God forbid you had an accident, made it into the hospital, that's what they're going to kind of pump you full of until they figure out what you are. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you're O negative and you're listening to me and Meg talk right now, they really need you. They could, because your blood can go to anyone. So talk a little bit about, all blood types. You have incentives. You usually have some giveaways.
So we're going to have a $10 e-gift card to a merchant of your choice. So just come on in, I'll get to your email. I got mine. I donated about a month and a half ago, so I got mine already. I have sent it to Amazon. So, I love some Amazon.
Everybody likes Amazon.
We have cookies and drinks, and you're in the mall. I think it's going to be hot next week. Come out where it's cool, do some shopping, get some lunch, and come see us.
Absolutely. Well, listen, as we close, anything you want folks to know about the upcoming blood drive that we have?
Just again, go to redcrossblood.org. You'll see us again in the Myrtle Beach location and the Magnolia Mall in Florence, 11 to 7. We encourage all blood types. Again, first-time donors, make it a family event. Come see us for an hour of your day, and we will definitely appreciate any help that we can get.
Perfect. Well, I know it will go well. I want to thank you for joining me as always. It's a pleasure to see you, dear friend.
Thank you too. I just love working with you. Thank you.
Right back at you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.